Hello and welcome. I'm Crypto Dummy, and this is Crypto for Dummies Like Me.
Mission statement, not financial advice. And remember, this guy's a bit soft in the head.
Today we'll have a look to see how our coins have been going. It's been about 3 weeks now. We'll also have a talk about DEPIN, and I'll explain what DEPIN is and how it can be useful for people getting started in crypto. I just wanted to start by talking about this upside down world we live in, where good is portrayed as bad or evil. The presidents are shot at, thank God they missed, where you are judged on your political affiliation. And now, by using the Olympics to promote LGBTQ and a clear shot at Christianity. This is just another attempt to divide us. So let's be smart and don't allow it. Instead, do research, find out the companies and the people that are promoting it and block them. Stop giving the banks and the monetary funds your hard-earned money that they use to promote this stuff and use against you. Instead, we need to look at a better future for ourselves by creating a better future for ourselves and promote those who promote us. It's as simple as that. Let's move forward, guys. Before we head off to have a look to see how our tokens are going, you're all aware that I am a Richard Heart token fan. I love my Pulsar X and I love my Hex because it is decentralized, but it's not my only token. I own probably about 60% of my portfolio is in the Pulse Chain and Hex, but I do own other tokens, and I will talk about one of these tokens today along with the subject of DEPIN. I will be explaining DEPIN to you the best that I can so you understand it. So what is DEPIN? DEPIN is Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. In short, it is the concept of connecting physical devices in a decentralized way and is incentivized by crypto-based rewards. So this works by using one of your devices, whether it be a mobile phone, a laptop, a desktop, run a node, which can use either like your CPU, it can use a bit of your data or a bit of your storage space on your device. And instead of having a massive building filled with computers and storage space that sucks a lot of energy and everything, it's not very environmentally friendly. So if a million people around the world allow their mobile device to just transfer data as like a network, like as a connector to a network, you get rewarded for this. And in a lot of cases, it can be free. In some cases, it can cost money to purchase these nodes and be a part of the network, because it's like mining, using your spare CPU space to process transactions on behalf of a company, and you get a reward for it. This is great for people who are starting out and not too sure about it, and this is why I like DEPIN. So why DEPIN? Why not Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana or one of those ones? Well, let's have a look at what's happened in the last few months. We've had the Bitcoin ETF come out. Everyone says it's going to go parabolic and it's going to go through the moon. It didn't. It made its all-time high, and then it has never got past that again. It keeps getting reversed. Now with the Ethereum ETF, same thing. Everyone thought it was going to go up. It didn't. It went down. And the problem with it is these ETFs are now being controlled by places like BlackRock and financial institutes who look after your superannuation and investments and that. And they're not going to want it to be volatile, so they are going to control these markets. And that's where it lies. Every time it gets into profit zone, it gets over its all-time high, they'll just keep selling it and then wait until everyone freaks out and then sells off and then the coin drops. Then they buy it back, wait until it climbs to all-time high and do the same again. That's all that's going to happen. Everyone thought, buy the news, it's going to go up, and it didn't. And it retraced quite quickly too. So people didn't have a chance. Anyone who bought in lost money straight away, and that's ridiculous, And the whole point of crypto, in my mind, is to be decentralized so that we don't have these controlling factors. Yes, we'd love it to be a bit more stable, but at the same time, we can't allow everybody else to control it for us, because then they just use that money against us. And that's what's been happening in the financial institutions for years. All the money that they've made, all the money that they have been earning is simply our money used against us. It's not a good thing. All right, let's see how we are going. So let's check out our tokens today. So once you log into your website, you can see that our money is sitting at $933. We click on our account. We can see where the money lies and what we've purchased. Okay, now remember, until we've done a few stakes, now we can't see that on our wallet anymore. That's why it looks like it's down. I think we originally started with about 1,300. Okay, so look at our TDB has gone down. We bought 50 bucks worth of that and it's down to $28. So that hasn't been good. And this is one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of meme coins. Okay, while we're here, we can just pop back out of there. We can go onto our dividends and just do our cleanup, which you do once a month. So we can see there, we can sweep our dividends. Okay, so that's that done. And so we can connect our wallet to here and we can go in and we can see our earns. So there you go. So we have over 3 weeks, we have made $1.77, and this is paid out in incentive token. So we can harvest this now, or you can leave it longer, whatever. I'm going to harvest it today so that we can, where's our wallet? So we accept their request. Okay, and so what we will need to do is we will need to add a token. The one that we are harvesting is incentive token. Oops, I just seen it there. There we go. Yes. Okay, so we should see we now hold $1.70 worth of incentive tokens. Now that's just money that we've earned from staking. So of course, the more you stake, the more you earn. Now this is a cool little feature. If you use your money wallet and you wish to just see all of your earnings, I'll connect this particular wallet so you can see it. If you grab your wallet address right here and you copy it to your clipboard, and then we paste it down here, and it should show you your profile and where all your money is. Okay, so here, farming as well. The one thing it hasn't shown, I thought it would show the hex staking, so it's not showing that. So our actual total there is 1,060. So we have a look at our portfolio. There we go. So we've got the 200 there. So we haven't really gone up or down. By the time you add that together, it's still back up around that $1,300 mark. So we've lost a little bit of money on the TDB one, unfortunately, but we have gained on other tokens. So we have at least held our mark as such. As you are all aware by now, I have always been spruiking the Richard Hart tokens, Pulse Chain and Hex. They do make up about 60+% of my portfolio, but I do own other tokens. And I'd like to talk about one of those tokens in particular today because it is a DEPIN token. Now, as I said about DEPIN, I explained it a little bit earlier. Now, I'm probably not the best person to try and explain it completely, so I am just going to cheat a little bit. I've just pretty much typed in DEPIN crypto, and I'm just going to click on random persons.
One of the hottest sectors in all of crypto is DEPIN. If you don't know, DEPIN stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. And basically, it uses crypto or blockchain to incentivize the creation of real-world networks, be it wireless networks, energy systems, you name it. As you can imagine, such a sector has a massive addressable market because pretty much all the infrastructure in the world could be disrupted by such projects. In fact, according to a Masari report, the DEPIN sector has the potential to reach $3.5 trillion by 2028. And that's why I'm so bullish on the sector.
Okay, he goes on to talk about the particular coin. You can find this video and check it out later. That was just a quick explanation. He can always say it better than I can, and there's so many else other there. He does go on to talk about the token he is sponsored by. So I haven't done any research on that, so I'm just going to stop that video there and talk about what I know. But the reason why I bought EOS in here as it was going down, and I bought it all the way down to about 3 cents, I think it was, in this little section here. Reason why I did that, it was after the FTX collapse. I had some money tied up on centralized exchanges after listening to Richard Hart and various people like Richard Hart, who says, not your coins, not your money, then get it off the centralized exchange. I stopped picking up pennies in front of freight trains, and all the words that came out. I decided to do some research, and I came across this little token on AOS called on Get.io called AOS. But you can normally click on them and it will bring up the website, which and do some investigation, which I did, and I brought up this really cool looking website and started reading and collecting any information that I could on the AOS token. And at the time, it was still in development stages. They hadn't launched anything, hence why the token was not worth a lot of money. And I tried running one of the nodes, but because the token wasn't worth much, it obviously didn't pay out much. The rewards that you were getting were a matter of like 10 cents a week, which wouldn't even cover the electricity that I used to run the nodes. But I did have the opportunity to going over to the blockchain here. You can look at the validators, and you can see here you can actually delegate money to them. So you can, by staking, so you can click on here and you can, well, obviously you're going to have to create a wallet and everything else first, which we won't do today. I might put some money in and we'll actually buy some AOS, transfer it in, create a wallet, and we'll stake it so you can see how it's done. It's already done a 10x. I've already taken any money that I've put into it out of it, and whatever's left in there is just going to let it ride, and I'm just going to take the profits from my staking and try and use it as a little bit of supplement to income, and that's what I am trying to do with cryptocurrency. So there's tons of these coins. Like you can see them in Filecoins, Render, all of these different things, and they all have their different ways of connecting you through their nodes. Some of them will sell you the hardware that has to run it. Some of them you might have to buy an NFT that helps run it. Some of them might have to be a part of the community before you can run them. But there is just so much research to do there, and they are going to be big. And so I see this as the way into the future, where we control our networks and we do all these bits and pieces. But we will try and do a full episode on this anyway, but we'll do it next week.